In this video, I'm going to show you how to add shadow to buttons on Squarespace. Now, the first thing you need to do is to log into your Squarespace account and then head to the homepage. Now, from here, we can already see a preview of our website on the right-hand section of the screen. So we're going to go ahead and click on the edit button so that we can enter the editor mode of our website. Now here, we're just going to look for a button that we can edit for the shadow application. So here we have the shop all, and this is the button that we're going to work with. So to apply the shadow, actually we don't need to be on the editor mode. We can just exit this, and then we're just going to navigate towards the button right here. So once you've found the button that you wish to apply a shadow to, or actually this applies to all the buttons that can be found on your page, what we're going to do is head to pages under website on the left hand side of the screen, and then look for website tools, and then look for custom CSS. Now here we're going to be entering a code that will help us apply a box shadow. So here the code will be .sqs -block -button -element, and then hit space, and then type in the curly bracket, and then put box -shadow. Now we're going to put a colon and then space, and then we're going to enter the values of the dimensions of our shadow. So the shadow for a button is categorized into the length, width, height, and color. So the measurements of length, width, and height will be measured by pixels, and then of course there is a corresponding code for the color. So for example, let's say I'm going to go with 5 pixels for the length, 5 pixels for the width, and then 10 pixels for the height. Now for the color, we're going to put in the number sign and then type in the code of the color that you wish to use. Now I don't have each color memorized because of course that's a very lengthy list of colors, so just search in Google whatever color you wish to use. But normally we can just make use of 555 for a grayish look. As you can see, we now have a shadow applied to this button right here, and we can actually play around with the values of these pixels over here. So for example, if we put in a negative on the length, then it'll apply the shadow over into the opposite side, so that's the left. And then if we do the same on the width, it'll apply the shadow to the upper part of the button, so the opposite. And if we increase the value of the height, then it'll make it more shadowy or maybe opaque. But if we put that value to 0, it'll be a solid color, just like that. So we're going to remove this. And then if we try to put the value of the length to 0, then it'll put it right in the middle, like that. So I'm actually not comfortable with a solid color, so we're going to stick with maybe around 15. Just like that. And once you're satisfied with those, you can just hit save, and that's what your button will look like on your website. And that's about it. That's how you add shadow to buttons on Squarespace. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out.